بقي الحيوان لو كان يعلم صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم على آله وأصحابه أجمعين. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا مولانا محمد وبارك وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. सब हज़रात को सलाम और दुआएं नसीब हो, अल्लाह कबूल फरमाए। अल्लाह लाख लाख अनगिनत शुक्र है कि आज भी हमें जुम्मा पढ़ने की तौफीक अता फरमाया। I've got a few nasihats, you know, real actually I'm here because of the respect of my ustad, Sayyid abdurrahman shah. I remember my study days, he used to talk to us like friends. He treated us like very close friends, and he gave us courage, and he was always there to listen to our problems. Whenever his brothers gave us problems, so he always was there to assist us. Alhamdulillah. And he gave us lots of sahara, and he gave us lots of help to look forward and carry on with the studies, and don't worry about what's going on. My dua है, ये मेरी खास दुआ है, दिली दुआ है कि अल्लाह उनको जन्नतुल फिरदौस में जगह नसीब फरमाए, खबर के अज़ाब से बचा कर रखे, उनकी खबरों को मुनव्वर कर दे. That's my dua. And I'm here because of that today. I was supposed to be in Shalkros today, but Mulana sent me that, showing the respect toward my Ustad's brother, and he's been a very close friend to me. He was like a friend, a real friend. You know, we used to talk to him and ask him advice, and not really Ustad, but in some way or the other he advised us, so we become Ustad also. एक दफा दुरूद की पढ़िए, अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला सय्यिदिना व मौलाना मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि सय्यिदिना मौलाना मुहम्मदिन व बारिक वसल्लम. मुख्तसर तौर पर, very very simple. अब यह आने के लिए to give you some nasihat for our living condition today. Really, it's so important for us to know what we have to do and what we should do for our akhirah. But that is what we are here for. If you ask yourself a question, what am I doing here? So you get one answer only, that we are here to prepare ourselves for that particular destination of ours, which is our destination forever. There'll be no namazes there, no zikr or fikr there, there'll be no faraiz, saying must do this, must do that, and don't forget this masla, don't forget that masla. You are free there. There is no question asked. Nobody's going to irritate you or send a security guard and tell you what you're doing here, what you're doing there. It's your land. It's your Jannah. And for that we have to prepare ourselves there. What are we doing about that particular preparation? Illa mashallah. You say the great Buzdrugs are doing it, the very old people are doing it. What are we doing about it? Ibn Umar, radiallahu ta'ala, someone asked him to give us a small nasihat, and what did he say? He said, जब तुम शाम करे तो सुबह का इंतजार ना कर, और जब तुम सुबह करे तो शाम का इंतजार ना कर. और अपनी सेहत में, when you are healthy, prepare yourselves for the days of your sickness. Prepare something for the days of your sickness. और अपनी जिंदगी में मौत के लिए कुछ जमा कर ले. When you are living, prepare yourself for the day of your death. How do we do that? We close our eyes at night and we sleep away. In the morning when we wake up, what do we say? Instead of saying Alhamdulillah, you say, oh shit, what is this day of mine? You say that? You get hit on a stone somewhere, what do you say? Oh shit, did you say that? When you swear the fellow will left the stone on the ground. What he should have said is, this is what Allah Ta'ala is testing you. You got hurt by kicking a stone. Don't swear the fellow that left the stone there. Thank the Creator and say, Shukr Alhamdulillah. Ya Allah, मुझे छोटे हिस्सों में आपने ये तकलीफ दी है, लेकिन बड़ी तकलीफ को दूर कर दी. You have taken a big problem away from my head by giving me this little pain here. I could have been with an accident. I could have fell down from a cliff. or be sitting in jail or something like that. But this whole thing here, you should make shukr. And if a person says, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, if he gets hurt, then Allah Ta'ala gives him something better in place of that. Besides saving him from the problem that he was supposed to be in, he also gives him something better by just simply reading Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. So any problem that comes to you, any pain you get, and if you find that you are depressed or you're stressed out, simply read Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. That's one. Two, we have forgotten Allah in some way or the other. Just reading namaz, bowing down, standing up and say, I've completed my namaz is not all. Every act of yours is zikrullah. Every intention of yours is zikrullah. Every word that you say from this mouth of yours is zikrullah. वो कहने वाला ने अच्छी बात कही है, उन्होंने कहा ये अल्फाज जबान पे हल्के मैदान पर है भारी. These simple words by saying Alhamdulillah, Subhanallah, Allahu Akbar, nice words. You have said it already. It's a praise of Allah. You may feel it's just the word that I said or I just used this word. But what you have forgotten, what you don't know is, in the day of judgment when your good and bad is going to be weighed, then you will then know that you have said these words in the days of your living condition. When you live, when you're in this world, alive, you said these words. They goes away there and it's like a balance for you. Then when your good and bad is weighed, that particular word that you said goes in the good scale, on the good side of it, and it becomes so much, and then you'll ask the Creator, Ya Allah, how is this possible? I never read so much of namazes, I never gave so much of sadaqah, I never gave so much of zakat, and I wasn't in that position of doing all these things. But how is that I got so much goodness? So much will say him that you are fortunate because every time you said something, you used my name, you praised my name. If somebody gave you salam, you say, Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Again, Allah's name. Then if somebody gave you something, you say, Jazakallah. Again, see that? When you wake up in the morning, what do you say? Shukr alhamdulillah, ki main abhi zinda hoon, utha hoon. Maut se. When you sleep, when you actually pass away. And you actually die, in fact. But that's a different type of death. But that's not the day for today. The other good thing I must tell you today, before I finish, before I forget, in fact, when on a Friday especially, when you come to the mosque, read Surah Inna Anzalna fi Laylatil Qadr. Wama adraka ma Laylatul Qadr. Read it 3 times. And you know what you're going to get? You're going to get the sawab of all the musallis that read namaz. Whether it's accepted or not, you will get the sawab of all the musallis. Not just your namaz only. You'll be blessed with everything. It's a very simple surah. Inna anzalna fi laylatil qadr. Wama adraka ma laylatul qadr. Laylatul qadr khayrun min alfi shahr. Tanazzalu al-malaikatu war-ruhu fiha bi-izni rabbi min kulli amr. Salamun hiya hatta matla'il fajr. That's one. Okay. Now the beloved Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, Allahu Akbar, when he walked into the graveyard, today we are frightened to go to the graveyard. Or we say going there is bid'ah. Or we say, what you going to go there and make a dua for the dead? They have done what they're supposed to do. They're going to be blessed what they have done good. And they're going to be punished for what bad they have done. That's abrupt. This is what people are trying to do today to us. They say that if a person has done good, he will be blessed. If that bad, he will be punished for leaving. Why do you want to stand there and make dua all the time? But our beloved Prophet Muhammad always went to the Qabristan. Why? Because his ummahs were lying there. And he always went there to pray for them. And what he said? He said, Ya Allah, forgive these that are lying here. These are my ummahs. They have committed sins. They have did some good, some bad. Forgive them for the sins that they have committed. That's one. 2. Umar ibn Abdul Aziz radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. That's a great Sahabi. One day he went into the graveyard and his family member actually passed away. So our duty is to actually go to the qabr where this particular person is going to be buried. But what we do these days, we do the same things these days. We actually stand one side. Nobody goes there to see what's going on. Have to get some knowledge. And illa mashallah, those that the few that got knowledge, they go there and they make the du'as and all that. The rest of them, what they do? One fellow is standing outside, one fellow is standing by his car, the other fellow is standing the other side of the Ghulestaan. They got no reason to question them. Yes. But this particular Sahabi, when he entered the graveyard, he did the same thing. He didn't go to his family grave exactly where he was going to be buried. He went somewhere else in the grave and he walked away far away. So the Sahabas, the rest of them, they followed him. When he went there, he started crying continuously. So they asked him, why are you crying? Your place is supposed to be there. It's your family member that passed away. This is a respect you are showing. You're supposed to be there. What are you doing here? He said, no, I was supposed to go there. Yes, I was supposed to go there. But I heard a voice from this side. So I said, let me see where the voice is coming from in the Qabristan. So when he went that side, what did he think he heard? He's telling them, all I did was, I came here and I heard this voice telling me, don't you want to know what goes on after you bury the person in the grave? So he said, I want to know. Tell me. So the grave told him, the grave cover talks to him now and tells him, you know the coffin that you put? I tear it into pieces. That's the first thing. And then I suck the blood out. Whatever is left over there. And it's gelawa beside that. The bones that's left over now inside there. Crushes the bones. Eats the fish up. So that is the work that I do there when you leave the body. How about that? He said, this is what happens? He said, yes, that's what happens. And because of that, he started crying. Now I want to know this one question. This obviously is a hadith about Rasulullah. It's a Sahabi that's making this bayan, he's saying this. And then what I want to know is just that when we bury our family member there and we come away, we turn our backs and come away. And this is what goes on with him. He screams. Your family member is screaming at you. Come back. Don't go away. Please stay for a while. Give us some du'as. Bless us. Ask Almighty to forgive us for the sin that we have committed. But what we do? We go away. We're not interested. We just turn our backs and go away. And then that punishment, whatever is that. When you stop there, when you start with it, obviously he's a good person, and that particular grave is going to be like heaven for him. One part of heaven for him. We will have freedom there to visit his family members. How nice to have that position. The only way you can do that is to prepare yourself here. And if you ask the Creator about this world of ours, what he said, وَمَا هَذِي الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا لَعْبٌ وَلَعِبٌ. Almighty is telling us that this world is not a world. It's actually a playground. إِلَّا لَعْبٌ وَلَعِبٌ. It's a playground. وَإِنَّ الدَّارَ الْآخِرَةِ. And the house of Akhirah is the right one for you. This is where we must prepare. But today we're building our own homes today. We're making it strong, putting concrete and everything. And we are forgetting the house of Akhirah. We are going to close our eyes just now. Man that's owned this house here is going to give it to his son. And his son is going to give it to his son. And he carries on and on and on. It goes on. But today, Juma, we don't want to talk about all that. There was a few nasiyats, what I have said. I think all of us should prepare ourselves. You know, one day the Prophet Muhammad asked Malak al-Maut, tell me, before death comes to a person, remember all of us are going to be in the same position. Every individual is going to die for sure. You're not going to be safe. You can't run from death. You can run from the police, you can run from your mother, father, your family members, your closest friends or your enemies. You can run away from them. But you can never run away from Malak al-Maut because he's got a job to do and he's too powerful. You can't run from him. If you are sitting and committing adultery, he will take your soul away from the body. Just like that. You are running, he takes your soul away from your body. You are sleeping, he takes it out. You are talking, you can take it out. So he is there all the time. But then again, our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ asked Malak al-Maut, tell us, I mean, before death comes to us, death is going to come to us. So before death comes to you, who do you send there before you go there? Yeah, he said, I got lots of things that I send. He said, take for granted your sight now. Your sight, when it gets a bit dilly or dizzy or whatever, you can't see properly. Dazzling. And that's one sign. Usko kehte hai qasir. I said that. So the eyesight goes down. And what we start using? Glasses. Now don't get frightened because they're using glasses, but I've got time for you to go. I'm just simply saying that. Yeah, the Modi Sahib is the first fellow now is using glasses, yeah. Sugar, I'm not in that position of glasses yet, but maybe my time will come. I'm already 70 now, so obviously my time is going to come for the glasses. So we'll start using it. I know he's preparing for me. The other thing is not hearing properly. Kaano mein kharabi. Sunsan, na sunna. Ek kaan se sunna, dusra kaan se na sunna. He said, that is another qasid, I said. Malak al is talking to the beloved Prophet. He said, this is what happens. I send that first, I send them first. Sort out these ears of him, bring it down, so you can't hear properly. Then what do you use? That little, but my brother, his wife uses that, he keep making beep, pom, he gets so upset, he said, what, leave that thing at home. You know, these things that you put in the ears, Allah may nasib na muhayyuddeen, we don't want those things. Have you, and they got three types. One goes right inside, one goes middle, somewhere there, one stays out here, you can, it's visible. They got so many ways of putting that ear thing. But that's another sign of your death coming close to you. The other one is a saheb bal. Now I'm involved with this here because mine is getting white now. Obviously, this is also one of the qasid. Ki balon ka pak jana, safed ho jana. That's another sign of death. It is coming for you close, get ready. Well, we are all ready, alhamdulillah. I'm not scared of that. That death is going to come, we have to prepare for it. That's the important thing. Apni poshidigi mein just baithe Allah ka naam liya kare. But that's all. Don't show the world. Showing the world is not going to help you. Show Allah ni Rasul Muhammad Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam. It's going to be your amal, and you better make that amal a good one. If you give zakat with the right hand, don't let the left hand know about it. Don't even talk about it. If you do anything good for someone, forget about it. It's done and gone. That is a valued one. That is the good one. That's going to be there. And Almighty is going to show you. He says, see this? You took my name and gave it. And you never worried about it, whether your family members know about it, or whether your brothers and sisters know about it, or your friends know about it. You just gave it my name. So there's it here now. There's it here. Forget about what you have given. And the lucky people are those people that give it and forget about it. Because they have sent it there. In fact, they have sent it there for their benefits. Giving it to someone to benefit from there. But in fact, you are benefiting yourself. But just that you'll be a bit late. Later you will get it. So these are the good things about giving. These are the good things about saying good things. These are the good things about doing things at the right time. With the right intention. Almighty will accept it, because why? You are fortunate to get that position to even do it. So my dua today is that Allah Ta'ala helps us all to do good and prepare for the day of Akhirat. Prepare for the day of our death. Prepare yourselves, especially like Ibn Umar said, he said, जब तुम शाम करे तो सुबह का इंतजार ना कर, और जब तुम सुबह करे तो शाम का इंतजार ना कर. Don't wait for these things. It never comes. So very pure to those with my ustad's dua that he has given me. I'm sitting here today, and obviously I have to make a dua for him. He was a very great lecturer, and a very great philosopher, a very great man in his own position. But people didn't know about him. He was a hidden one. We all thought that my Ustad Shah Saheb, the big one, and he was the biggest. Allah will sing for mine. We thought that Shah Saheb, the small one, he was the biggest one, and we should respect him more. But this was the hidden man that passed away. The center brother was the hidden person. He used to love all the students. He used to be like a friend to us. He gave us courage. Study. Don't worry about these people here. Carry on studying. They shout at you. Go on. Look forward. Go forward, he says. So the courage that he gave us, for that now, I have to make a special dua for him. Allah for Jannat Nasib Farmai. और खबर को बनोश फरमा दे, our maaf farmaye, and then same Allah Ta'ala must help us to follow his footsteps also, because he has been a great lecturer. And if I tell you great lecturer, the one on the screen and lecture, I think of him, he used to lecture in that form. When he comes there, he's Alhamdulillah. When he makes like that, the mic even breaks. So that's how voice he had. Well, when we go for the Mali night, then